Hello, crafty friends. This is Irene Fierro from Impressive Formations. I've been a little under the weather, so I haven't really had much time to record any videos. Anyway, I was asked by one of my coworkers if I can do a baby shower card for one of our team members, and so I'm going to use Griffin's baby carriage easel die set to create the shower card. As you can tell, it's for a girl. So what I've already done a little bit ahead is I've tried to do some of the pre-cutting so that, it doesn't take too much time. So this started off as a 12 by 12 cardstock. And then I also got like just a basic pink. It's the closest I could find for that cardstock. So I'll show you what I am going to do. So here is the Easel card set itself. And it is a little long, so we'll need the big plates that Griffin has. So let's put these guys here. So I'm going to start, I did measure this earlier and it was like 5 1/4 inch. So that's the width of this piece of cardstock that I cut. So yeah, 5 1/4. So we're going to cut it like this. All right. And let's run this through. So last weekend I did attend the Griffin Crop at Home event that she had. Unfortunately, like I said, I was sick, so I didn't really finish any of the pages. I tried to keep up, but she does go quite quickly, so you'll probably see me record some of the videos as I finish some of those pages off. Anyway, here is the easel part of this die set. So we have this, and then let's see, we are supposed to cut a shadow, which is what I'm going to use this pink for. So her hot pink is my shadow, so let me get this guy. And I need to cut a couple of these circles. And I have cut this embellishment, she calls it, in gold already, so I'm not going to cut it in pink. So let's run that through. And then I have to do another wheel. All right. And then we're going to need, I guess, the main die set. All right, so we have the shadow and then the shadow wheel. Whoops. So since I just need the little wheel, I'm not going to use this big set. She's got different sizes of these mats, so I'm just going to use this guy. We'll cut it from this piece over here. in case we need some of these for embellishments later on, because we might need some coordinating pieces. Okay. All right, so we have our two shadow dies. Let's see what else we need. So this guy goes back. Here's our wheel. And then, of course, we need the main die. Okay, so I don't want... let me rephrase it. I want the main carriage to be gold. So let me show you. Actually, this plate set now is too small. Okay, here's the main one I use. Okay, so I just want, how do I do this so I don't waste too much of this cardstock? Yeah. Oh my gosh, okay. So I want all these flourish or these circle things up to the part of the wheels to be gold. I don't need this gold, so I'm trying to not waste my gold. But I don't see. But I do want the handle gold. So, oh well, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's, I guess here we go. Okay. All right, well, so I don't need the wheels gold, but I do want most of the carriage gold. And I don't, this is going to be like my main cardstock design. So I want to make sure this whole thing from these lines are all covered, the handle's covered, and then right here is too close. So let's push it up. Now let's push it this way. All right, I think it covers what I need. And like I said, in case we need more embellishments in gold, I'm trying to save the most of the cardstock, because I know Griffin's cardstock is not necessarily cheap. All right. So let's pull this guy out. All right. Then we need to clear these out because this is where I want to get my main piece from. Okay, I don't think we can use this. So from the little scrap that we have, so this is up and down, and I just need that little section here. I want some of the green. So we'll cut it here. All right. All right. This is the part that I was after. All right. And let's clear this off so I can put this away for now. I don't think I'll need this anymore, but you never know, right? All right, so let's start putting it together, and we might have to come back and cut some more pieces. But we'll find out sure enough. Okay, so all right, let's see what our instructions say over here. Yeah, so they're folding this guy down. Let me line these up on the handle here. And then crease it. And then she creases this. Okay. Now, also, I remember what else I'd like to do. I like to put pockets because there's going to be multiple coworkers signing the card, and probably everybody will chip in to make a gift card. We need to make a pocket so they can tuck something in there. So we do that with the main shadow die, okay? So we're going to bring this guy back. And we don't need the whole thing. We need it, I don't know. It's kind of a long image here. So if we were to measure, the carousel's about 7 inches long from the fold line to the end of the wheel. So I'm thinking we need like 4 inches, might be too much, but I'm going to cut it at 4 inches because we need about 1/2 inch fold line. So I'll give this us about 3.5 inch pocket. 3.5 inch pocket should be good enough. So let me cut a 4 inch piece. About 4 inches. And actually, we probably need the big plates again, because this is our main image. Okay, here's the main image. So we need about 4 inches. So let's cut 4 inches from here. That's all lined up. So we're gonna do about, let's fold this also about 1/2 inch. So here is the 1 inch mark. So here's the 1/2 inch mark. So right around here is where I need to fold it for our pocket. So let's scoot that guy over. All right. So now that we have our pocket, we just have to make sure we don't cut the base down here. So let's line this up. And I do wrap my mats in that Glad press and seal so that things kind of fall off and I don't have to be picking things out of it. So I'm just trying to push it to where you can kind of feel where these little teeth mark, the little edges are your cut lines. And they're very close to the circle here, so I just want to make sure we have enough for our pocket. All right. All right, right there. All right, oh, we have a little pocket. This one actually cut through, but we're gonna be putting some glue in here, and we're gonna glue this down, so hopefully that doesn't matter. All right, let's put this guy away. I should have ran, as you feed it into your cutter, the mat kind of expands and it pushes off. I should have put the cutting side in. So I fed it like this, so it pushes the mat out, stretches it. So I should have fed it in first so it can do the cutting first, and any stretching would have been over here, and I didn't have cardstock there. So anyways, don't do what I did. All right, let's put this guy back here. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, so let's start getting our pieces together. So here is our base, and this is our pocket here. So let's start gluing this together. So we're going to line these circles up, and then so we do have one hinge that's working for us, but because we do put foam tape in the pocket, this one's not going to matter. We're going to put foam tape around here and it'll get glued, and we're going to be saved by that. Okay, so back to the card. So you get the shadow. Start with this shadow, and then you put this guy back on. So I only want this piece, and I'm gonna cut. There's like a little line here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna line my scissors up to that. And I'm gonna cut that part off. And I didn't do very good cutting that part off. There we go. Okay. So this, our little canopy here, we're gonna glue it down. All right, so spread the glue around and line it up again. Okay, so there it is. Then the other thing that I did already is I did one wheel, and I'll show you how I did the other wheel. So I've seen the older strollers with like white tires, the white walls. So I cut gold and white. So I'm keeping the tire part. And then of course my carousel is going to have gold spokes. So we just trim this off. Flip it over. And then we're going to put glue on the white tire. And then the only thing is when you mount it, so I wasn't all exact, so you can see some of the little pieces of the spokes. So I just line it up with the spokes on the gold so it doesn't look too bad. All right. And then we did cut 2 wheels. So here you can mount it maybe with some foam tape if you want. I'm just going to glue them. But I do have these pearl brads that I'm going to be using. So this guy can go with it. So let's line this up, center it, and then press. We're going to get the next shadow wheel, and we're going to add glue. And that looks pretty good. Like I said, I do have some brads. So pull 2 of those guys out. Or if you have rhinestones, I think that would also look really pretty. And I'm just going to use an X-Acto knife to punch a hole here. Okay. And we will push our brads through there. And then open the brad from the back. And this guy too, push it through. And I like to push it off. Okay, so we have our 2 wheels ready. All right. So here is this thing. So we're going to mount this here. But I'm going to add some foam tape. Some of these back. So we can kind of like lift it off. see right here, this is the gold, and it doesn't matter because the shadow is going to cover that little piece that I didn't cut out of the gold cardstock. If you don't use a shadow, then you'll probably have a little piece there missing, but this might be too thick, so let's cut this guy in half. And then I have some, I pulled them out. I have some tiny, tiny little pieces of foam tape, little tiny little squares that somebody gave me because they said they didn't use them, and of course now I can't find them. Okay, so one last look. I had them in here earlier, and I'm not sure where I put them, so things get lost here, don't they? All right, we'll just cut a little piece. We'll put it on the handle over here. And then this little guy, I guess we'll put it over here. All right. So I'm going to take a couple of those off. These at the bottom are still fine. So since the bottom ones still have the tape, I can kind of align and move things around. This looks good here. All right. And then, so now I can remove the tape from all of these. Okay. All right, and so now my wheels, they go here. And this will get hidden again. I'll put some foam tape. And actually I should have, I need to line up because I don't want them to overlap. So I think right around here. I'll add some glue. And then I'll remove this guy. Add some glue. Push that one out a little bit. Okay. So there's our little carriage so far. All right, now let's get our pocket ready. So we're gonna put some foam. I'm gonna put some down here because this is the one that's off, remember? So put some down here at the bottom, and then 2 pieces up at the top. All right, and so when we fold it, we create a pocket And then this will get mounted here. So let's put some tape here. Sorry about that. And then I'm also going to add some glue. So it's nice and secure. So I think that's where it goes. Okay. Let's open this up and so here's our carousel. A little easel card. Now this, so one thing that bothers me, I'm not sure why, is this little corner. So I'm just going to cut that piece off a little bit. There. It's a little bit, I don't know why that bothers me, but it did. Okay, so I had mentioned to you I had cut, you know, like where I'm going to put my expression. Now, I also printed out some things with my computer. So this one just says, welcome baby, and then the last name, Mandela Palu, and then congratulations, mom and dad's name. So I think I am going to use this top one because I'll show you what I did. So the die itself, the one that's going to hold your expression, it's this solid one that we're going to be using. But obviously, you know, we can't see like the alignment. And so what I did is I did like a cutout. And let me show you what we're going to do. So you just get a piece of scrap paper, cut this out, okay? So that gives you this, your cutout. I guess it's, maybe I have it backwards, yeah. So this is the cutout from here. And then I just did a pencil line, like where my text, it can't go past that, otherwise you won't see it. And I just gave a tiny little piece, like a 1/16 of an inch, for the text to kind of not hit the edge. So based on my stencil, this bottom one, if you look at that, this this line and this line, it's going to cut off her name. And then this one over here cuts off the congratulations part. So I can't use that. But this one that says, welcome baby, from here to here, it's fine. And from here to here, it's fine. So I can use this. So I'm just going to center this. And I should probably, since I'm getting ready to cut that, center it here. So just right now I'm focusing on this to be kind of straight. So I wonder if my ruler can help since it's transparent. And I'll just shade the bottom here. I don't know if that helped much, but okay, so this is where I think it's centered. based on these lines, up and down. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's where I want this die to sit. So line it up, and then we're gonna run it through. Okay, so then when we pull this off, it should be fairly aligned. There it is. So let's put this away. All right, so this is where our expression comes in. And I'm going to put a piece of foam tape here. And I'll add some glue. And then we're going to center it on this gold. And we're going to put it right here. We'll add some glue. Okay. And so now we have a pocket so that any gift card can come in here. And I'll probably make some little guys so that people can sign the card. And then let's decorate the front a little bit. So I have these dies here. They are called Garland Cut and Emboss Folders. And I know one of them is Christmas. I think this is a Christmas one. I see ornaments and bells. But this other one, I'm going to use this one with 2 bows. So from my scrap pieces, I'm just going to cut here. So we do this and the bottom plate. So let's run that guy through. Okay. So on these also, you know, if you have issues like this, I would also, I don't know why I haven't done it. I guess because this is the first time I've used them, but use that also, the press and seal. And then these things don't get stuck. And hopefully it comes out okay otherwise. Yeah, because when they put these dies on the plastic, there's some glue that oozes out. So your cardstock gets stuck to that. But if you have press and seal in between it, you shouldn't run into that problem. Okay, so I am done with this set of dies. So I'm going to put this right around here. So this is the back part of the bow that we just cut out. Oops. And we will put it right around here. And then from this other set of dies, these are the 3D Beautiful Bow dies. I've already cut 2 of these bow dies. I use this die right here. So that'll give us this, and then we're going to hide that little bow up here. And I'll also mount these. So we will. This might be too much, so we'll cut this guy in half. All right, so then. And then obviously, I mean, you just keep decorating it the way you feel. So there we go. And there's our die. I mean, there's our easel card. And like I said, I made a pocket for the gift card. We'll slide it in there. Anyway, hopefully this tutorial is helpful to you guys. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll catch you again next time.